Number 5, after you have found a vendor, signed on the dotted line with that vendor, the single most important thing that you need to do is find someone who can lead this project for you. And a little bit about me, I started as a marketing manager here in the network, and I was given CRM, or asked to be given CRM. And it started off as 2 or 3 hours a week for me, and it's now grown into my full-time position, leading the adoption of CRM and PRM for our entire organization. And there were 3 things that we found here. First, your project lead for CRM is as much a strategist as they are a technologist. They have to be able to look at both worlds and understand what it is that our operational folks are trying to communicate and what is the tactical approach and strategy to communicate that. But then they also need to be able to parlay that into the technology and what the technology is going to do to help inform that strategy. They need to be able to talk about HTML code. They need to be able to understand ETL connections. They need to be able to understand really the ones and zeros of this as you get through the implementation. And that person's going to increasingly spend a lot of time, once you are live, being the owner of CRM. So if you've created that business plan, you've understood what it is that you're going to try to achieve with CRM, you want to position yourself as a revenue-generating cost center in marketing, that person needs to own CRM. And not own it in the sense that they're the only one using CRM and they're the only one looking at the data. They need to own the enterprise adoption of it and really be thinking about how we can scale this system so that everyone uses it, everyone knows what it is and the data that's in there and how to use it. If you don't have someone in mind that can fit this, you may look at hiring someone. You also may look at stepping outside of your marketing team and looking at your IS team. You just have to find someone and have them devote 2 to 3 hours through implementation up to a full-time employee post-launch.
So Dan, just to interject a little bit, obviously you know the significance of having that project lead, and I 100% wholeheartedly agree. In order to be successful, you've got to have that person. But how important do you think it is to build out an internal support team, a bench that's really supporting that lead?
Yeah, great question, Rachel. So without a bench of other people supporting your project manager, you lose something, right? I mean, you lose what the system could potentially be. And that team, that bench, is not specific to marketing. That's where you need someone from IS at the table. You need someone from finance at the table. You need your executive marketing leadership at the table. You need everyone there because one person cannot handle on their shoulders the entirety of a CRM implementation build. It literally takes a village. It is that large of a system, but even outside of its largeness, it's that effective of a system. And if you want to build this so it can be scaled appropriately, you need multiple people that can jump in and run with things.